One of the things we want to talk about for breaststroke is really the key importance of real extension through an age group swimmer's developmental stage. And when we talk about the developmental stage, we're talking about the time period where they really start to grasp what their strength can be used for in freestyle, back, and butterfly. But then they get to breaststroke and they forget the overall extension and the importance that it has to the high school and college competitive world. So we're going to look at this swimmer right now, and we're going to go ahead and just kind of zoom in real quick at what's going on here. We'll recognize that our swimmer has a very tight upper body where everything really comes to a point. And for a breaststroke swimmer, as they get through the water, we all know that the water comes down and then around the body. And the tightness that the swimmer can present will drastically affect what's going on with their stroke and how much effort they need to use to get from stroke to stroke down the pool. And so one of the things we want to do is make sure that a swimmer is really keeping these elbows in tight and pulling up to create the least amount of resistance in between the head and the shoulders. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to watch our swimmer really take her time as she gets on down, and then she gets back into her full extension. And this is really important for a younger swimmer to understand, because if the swimmer was to have wide and extended elbows, they will be kind of floating on top of the water. And what we want to go for is a slicing and extending feeling, so that way there's no real resistance in the water. And if we basically look at what physics tells us about how water and pressure works, any excess outside motion is going to cause a buildup of water inside of the shoulders. And so we want to make sure that we are getting the body to a nice and comfortable tight line that is pushed through by the kick going that way, so that way our body really has a comfortable extension forward and through into the next stroke.